we spot that this is a strengthening question. Please don't be bothered by all the unusual vocabulary and complexity here. The crux is that for these mushrooms, asexual reproduction happens through stalk and under favorable conditions, whereas sexual reproduction happens through cap and under unfavorable conditions. This is the complete theory, and this theory needs to be strengthened. Now, in this experiment, under unfavorable conditions, stalks were covered. That means caps were not covered. And we know that under unfavorable conditions, anyway, caps lead to reproduction in a sexual way. Under favorable conditions, caps were covered. That means stalks were not covered. And since the conditions are favorable, anyway, stalks lead to reproduction in an asexual way. So yes, the experiment reinforces the theory. Now the question is that what additional information, if true, would provide additional evidence in favor of the theory under discussion? Choice C says that under favorable conditions, stalks were covered. That means caps were not covered. Now we know that under favorable conditions, stalks lead to reproduction, but in this case, under favorable conditions, stalks have been covered. Therefore, reproduction through stalks is not possible. Only caps can reproduce. And now, if the reproduction does not happen, it means that under favorable conditions, only stalks can reproduce. Caps cannot reproduce, and therefore, this theory is really strengthened. Similarly, under unfavorable conditions, we know that caps lead to reproduction in a sexual way, but now if caps are covered and the reproduction does not happen, this would mean that under unfavorable conditions, stalks cannot reproduce, and once again, this theory would be very strongly strengthened. C is an absolutely correct answer choice. If you chose any other answer choice, the question you must ask is that why did you eliminate choice C? In choice A, plentiful food and water is supposed to be a favorable condition, and under favorable condition, as per the theory, asexual reproduction is preferred by these mushrooms, but choice A suggests sexual reproduction in this case. Therefore, answer choice A contradicts the information given in the argument. That the reproduction happens with equal frequencies in the two cases is just additional detail. This has no impact on the argument. Choice D talks about some of these mushrooms never reproducing. Since this answer choice talks about only some of the mushrooms, this choice can be accused of being limited in scope and thus eliminated. And if the reproduction happened more frequently in one of the two cases, this information, if anything, complicates and does not strengthen the theory. Frankly, all the four other answer choices are quite bad. If you chose any other answer choice, you were probably not in control of the context here. If you totally understand the information presented, it's only answer choice C that makes any sense. Besides, C is an absolutely correct, very strong answer choice, just too good to be eliminated.